Yeah. Yes, I'm one of the best. Yeah. 100%. Yeah. City to get like it's stress. Yeah.
Greetings everyone, my name is Buki Valdo. Welcome to We Are the Fans TV here at Tams Lounge, Syokimau. We're gonna be doing the match day 8 reviews for the English Premier League. Of course, we saw a marvelous display this weekend of football, you know, everything happening. So let's get straight to it. We had Brighton Hove Albion, who were going against Burnley at home at the Amex Stadium. Of course, that game, both teams shared spoils, ended a 0-0 draw. We had Southampton facing Newcastle at home, where we saw goals by Armstrong and Shea Adams, of course, the young prodigy who's joined and stepped foot to fill in the gap where the injured Danny Ings left. We had, of course, assists by Arsenal's fan favorite Theo Walcott, who just transferred to Southampton, of course, this season. And we had, of course, another game which had a lot of emotion. Everton against Manchester United at Goodison Park. Of course, we've seen Bruno Fernandes has been an interesting prospect away. He's been on fire, scoring 10 goals and about 8 assists throughout his reign in the Premier League. So Manchester United are having a good run of form away. We have Crystal Palace, who were at home against Leeds United, seeing goals from, of course, Jordan Ayew, seeing goals from Eze and Dan, of course, Crystal Palace players, and 2 goals from Patrick Bamford. Unfortunately, one was disallowed for offside. Of course, VAR bringing the issue again. You know, many people asking if VAR should be actually continue to be implemented in various leagues around the world, but that's a discussion for another day. So moving on, we had Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, of course, facing Sheffield United. We had goals from 3 out of 4 Chelsea signings this season. We have, of course, Timo Werner in the score sheet, Ben Chilwell and Thiago Silva, of course, and then Tammy Abraham being teed up again for another goal. So yeah, and of course McGoldrick from Sheffield United coming off form to score the goal, the solace. We had, of course, assists by Hakim Ziyech, the new prodigy from Ajax, and Kovacic and Kante getting their names on the assists as well. We had another very interesting game, West Ham United against Fulham, where we saw a goal by Souček, of course, just an amazing assist by Said Benrahma, who's a new signing to the season. Of course, we're seeing new signings making more impact. Of course, we're seeing Benrahma assisting Souček just at the box for a goal. So, and then we had Loftus-Cheek, of course, getting a yellow card. The Chelsea young man who's been loaned out to Fulham this season. Then something interesting, we saw Ademola Lookman's chip. Oh man, we fancied that, you know. These are things that probably only Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi would do, so he thought, why not? But then unfortunately it didn't end up too well, so we'll see what Scott Parker will have to say about that later on. Then, of course, we had other games, which is, of course, Manchester City on Sunday, 8th November. Firstly, we had West Bromwich Albion and Tottenham, where we saw Harry Kane again scoring his 150th goal in the Premier League, making his name against the greats like Alan Shearer, Wayne Rooney and the likes. We had Leicester City Jamie Vardy, of course, scoring the solitary goal that gave Leicester the 3 points, but could not, unfortunately, score another penalty that he was given. So, yeah, the game ended 1-0. Then we have Pep Confidential, the man, the myth, the legend himself, of course. The man who's been all over Europe, you know. His team against Jurgen Klopp, of course, ending 1-1. We saw a beautiful goal from Gabriel Jesus, of course an assist by, who else? Kevin De Bruyne, most creative player in the English Premier League, so why not? Then there's, of course, a goal by Mohamed Salah from the penalty spot to send the two teams back home with spoils, the same spoils. So the game ended 1-1. So, and then there was one last game which was very dramatic, and I'm sure many of you will agree with me. Aston Villa beating Arsenal 3-0. So this was an amazing game. We saw young prodigy Ollie Watkins getting 2 goals, and of course the Englishman, number 10 from Aston Villa, Jack Grealish, at it again with an assist, and of course one that led to a disallowed goal as well from McGinn. It's very much debatable if he was offside, but yeah, so we saw also assists from Target and Barkley. Barkley, of course, the man whose stint at Chelsea unfortunately couldn't go on. So he came to Aston Villa to find a new place, a new challenge. So that's an interesting thing. Yeah, so that's it for this weekend's fixtures. Again, my name is Bukivaldo, and here at We Are The Fans TV, we're done for now. We'd like to say thanks to Tom's Lounge for making this possible, and also our other sponsors as well. We love you. Don't forget to press that like button, subscribe. Yeah, that's what's up.